YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you with another J Talks Crypto. If you're brand new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, the bell notification. We're talking about some Bitcoin. We're talking about some Toshi Coin. Before we get into it, I just gotta let you know I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Do not buy anything that you see in any of these videos. As always, guys, you guys could see total market cap down almost 4% today, right? Coming in at a 3.2. Fear Greed Index now ticking all the way back to 55 as China bans Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and now just all this talk of all this FUD between America and China back started again over tariffs and all this stuff, sending Bitcoin dropping down all the way to 103,000, right? Yikes. Are we going to break down off of this? Are we going to retouch some of those lower levels that I've been telling you guys about that we can possibly retest? It does look like there is a possibility, definitely coming in on some key levels, kind of breaking down already below some key levels of support here, and definitely have to be paying attention to Bitcoin right now, right? Especially on the daily. This is a big daily close, and again, the fact that it's Friday, the fact that we're going into the weekend, it's just making me feel like we're going to probably see more than likely a retest of some lower levels. Or yeah, I mean, that's what I would probably expect, right? We're already now starting to break below our trend. So now the trend possibly starting to reverse in this situation. Definitely something that we'd want to pay attention to. Again, we talked about this rising wedge that might be forming, this little McDonald's M that's now forming on the 1 day. Just letting me know that, again, maybe this thing needs to cool off a little bit, right? Maybe see a retest of some lower levels before bouncing back up. Maybe this thing retests pretty significantly, right? It's definitely possible. It's been creating higher lows now for some time on Bitcoin, right? Each one of these bull flags breaking up. Maybe we need to see some retests of some lower ranges, right? How low can Bitcoin go? Interested to see and to find out. But again, 1 month still looking like it could still interesting. I want to know what you guys think. Are you bearish or are you bullish on Bitcoin right now with all this stuff that's going on, right? I think that there's a chance that we need to see a retest at some lower levels. That's just my personal opinion. Probably even break down lower than 100. Possibly, maybe not, but maybe down to 95. Something around here, maybe, possibly. I don't know. Only time will tell. Again, maybe it could drop down here too, to maybe as low as like 92. Somewhere around here, and then maybe hopefully see some pumpage. But it's very speculative, right? If Bitcoin wants to drop down and see some retest of some lower levels. This chart is kind of looking a little bit like some fuddy poo-poo. I mean, I don't think that it's the top of our cycle, just because, like I've been saying in every video, we still haven't had a blow off top yet. And every cycle we've had a blow off top. This would be a very anticlimactic cycle if this was our cycle. So I just don't think that that is the case. I just think that this is the last shakeout before the breakout. That's what this guy said. I don't know. What do you guys think? Somebody said BTC, another discount. BTC bullish. Interesting. Are we going to see a retest of some lower levels? If so, how low? Somebody said 50K incoming. Interesting. Man, gotta love Bitcoin. Highly volatile, and yeah, very interesting. If we'll need to see. We're saying as low as 50K. 50K, I don't know about 50K. 50K is a little bit too bearish for me. That's a little bit too bearish. But what do you guys think? Are you bearish or bullish? Let me know. Talk about some Toshi. As you guys can see, Toshi Coin bleeding on with the market right now, down 19%. That's what we were kind of concerned about in the last video. I was telling you guys that we did break below this neckline here, and this could equals some sell-off, right? This would be a bearish pattern if we did decide we want to break below. But how low can we go? People asking me conservatively and whatnot, what I feel like my predictions are. Because again, at the end of the day, they're just predictions, and I don't actually know the future. But I do think, again, I'd be looking on the weekly here at this level of support down here around 200 million, right? And then hopefully we can make a bounce off of that. Again, this coin's going to be super volatile. You can see there's not even a lot of chart behind it. So, again, I don't think it'll retest some of these lows. Hopefully not. This 100 million market cap range, that would be deep discounted in my opinion. Still our monthly not looking bad. It's not looking too bad, but yeah, I think the most telling chart probably right now is the weekly chart, and it's showing that we might see a little bit of a retest. But again, this can always be wrong. We could find some, bounce. I don't know where we have much support down here, but again, there's probably more than likely going to be a decent amount of volatility in the market at a time like this. We did have some support down here where we touched, so maybe we can start bouncing back up out of this. But again, I think the weekly chart is the most telling in this situation, and that is why a lot of sell action has happened, because again, we're starting to break down on the weekly and looking like we're going to see a retest. So I'm not telling you guys go out and sell your cryptocurrency. Again, Toshi Coin is a project personally that I'm long on, but you got to do your own research. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. You shouldn't buy things that you hear on the internet. Like I told you guys, do not buy anything that you see on this channel. But yeah, there's looking like there's going to be a little bit of volatility in the market just based off of, again, off Bitcoin. Somebody, again, was asking me about Bitcoin and its role and why I like to talk about Bitcoin so much, because you see what happens just we breaking down. And again, this weekend, I'm expecting some sell-off into the weekend, to be honest with you guys, on Bitcoin based off of this chart, because look, rising wedge right here. This might be an indicator that we might need to see a retest of some lower levels. But that's just my opinion. I can always be wrong. Things can bounce back. It's just right now it seems like we're breaking down off of some key levels of support. And so we're hopefully developing new levels of support. And we'll see what happens, though. Anything can happen. It's cryptocurrency. So, as always, guys, I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you next video. Peace.